Hey guys, what's up? It's me, PeakBar25 here, and today I am bringing you another update. I haven't done one of these since January. This is my late May 2017 edition of my 2017 travel plans. Now, for me personally, I'm getting out of school in 2 days. I have 2 days left of school and they're finals days. And then I'm free. I'm free until mid-August. And summer, it's a great season. I don't really like the heat, don't really like the bees, but I love the amusement parks. Makes it all worth it in the end. We all know what summer means. Unless it's your home park and you're going to visit it during the school year. It's basically where amusement park and coaster enthusiasts everywhere go out to explore foreign parks, whether it be at their local parks at their doorstep, the home parks, or little parks they haven't tried, which you'll see one here, or they're going to go out bold and from the other side of the coastline. They're going to drive 6 hours, 12 hours, 18 hours, 1 day, 3 days away. They're going to go to Europe, whatever it be. You'll see mine. Not a lot changed from my January one, but you'll see that some things are shaking up to turn out a certain way. This was more of a predictable year than the last one. But remember, miracles can still happen. Moving on. Number one, or basically just the first thing first, there's no order to this, it's Great America. Verdict, I've been there this season, and I will go there again, as in this coming Friday, May 26th, 2017. And, I mean, we all know at this point this is my home park. Just the only part, I've only been there opening weekend once. I've been there opening weekend, I was on there Good Friday, and it was a mess. Or not opening weekend, preview weekend, not even opening weekend. Because I've been busy with school and work, and I haven't had time. I've been trying to wrap up the school year on a good note. We're studying for finals. That's why I've been able to get content up in 2 weeks. But, like I said, in 2 days, I'll be officially on summer break. May 26th, that Friday, will be my first full day at summer break. I will not have to deal with school that day for the first time since, well, the weekend before, but, I don't know. Just move out of that. I'm not going to finish that metaphor. And also, I was approved for time off work. They said they didn't need me. They didn't need me that day. And I will visit Great America almost any time I have an open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or I'm offered by my mother who works 20 minutes away for a ride. Which the first one that we might be doing is either May 30th or 31st, depending on my work schedule, of course. Because she wants me to meet her coworkers ever since she switched locations in the same town. But that's still in the air. And another key thing, I will be riding Joker in the next 2 weeks. I may go on it on the 26th, but I might wait because it's the season pass holder preview day and it's going to be like a 6-hour line. I went on X-Flight season pass holder preview day. That was a 45-minute wait, and that's a B&M. Just imagine what Joker with 3 trains, 8 people per train, like 24 people on all the carts combined, or all the trains combined. It's going to be a long line. It's going to go out the gate into Batman. So maybe I'll pull the crowd from everything else, though, for the season pass holders. I'll probably wait, which I could ride it on the 31st, because I might be there. And if all else fails, another confirmed visit on June 9th will most definitely be the day, assuming maintenance and weather are acclimate. And this time I'm going with friends who probably haven't done the ride either, which I'm going with one person who's going away for summer camp and a really good school friend who lives out of my walkable or bikeable distance because he lives on the other side of town. And yeah, one's going away to camp, like I said, and it's gonna be good to go to Great America with them. We'll be there for like an entire day. I'll have plenty of time to do stuff. Probably get plenty of re-rides, just look around the park, all that fun stuff. It'll be a great day. But after that, it's just everything after those possible planned days is up for grabs. I'll go whenever. I mean, I can go whenever I have an open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or when my mom offers me just a chariot there, or when I have to go with friends. Because my brother's going to use his bring a friend for free pass on one of the friends. One of my friend that I'm bringing along with actually just got a season pass, and I'll still have mine. So I'll definitely have another visit. And my often ride for Fridays already has a season pass. We got it for Christmas. He was pleasantly surprised. Now, moving on, we're going to also come up with a sleeper pick coming up. It's Santa's Village Amusement Park. Now, verdict, I intend to visit, hopefully soon, just so I can get this done sooner than later. But there are absolutely no concrete plans. The reason? It's 10 to 15 minutes from my house. 10 minutes on a good day. Technically makes it my home park, but I don't count it because I've never been there until this season when they're adding Super Cyclone. an Interpark Cyclone or Zyklon model. It's nothing special, but hey, I'll count it as a +1, and it's already operating. It opened sooner than the Joker, and there wasn't even a clearing until March. I mean, yeah, I'll probably swing by there for a few hours on a summer, like a weekend. I'll probably swing by there, ride the Super Cyclone a couple times, take a picture, or try out some of their flats. Why did I want a picture? Like, they have a Scrambler, they have a Troika, they have a Drop Tower, and they have a few other things, but those are some of the big three. I love Troikas, even though this one's got a really ridiculous color scheme. It looks like blocks. And there may also be a special surprise, and you'll see it at the end of the video. That's why it's titled late May 2017 Travel Update plus Content Update. And now moving on, we're going to stray further and further away. This is my most recent expenditure, and possibly the first place where I'll get new credits for the entire 2017 amusement season. This is Nickelodeon Universe and Valley Fair. This trip is confirmed. Just, these parks are most likely to happen on there with good maintenance and weather and timing. I confirmed for Minneapolis from June 2nd to June 4th, and I hope to be able to visit both parks for 10 credits are on the line. Notable ones being SpongeBob SquarePants Rock Bottom Plunge, Renegade, Steel Venom. It's called Steel Venom, right? Yeah, I think it is. And Wild Thing. It's going to be some nice credits there, and it'll be a pretty nice place. I've always wanted to go to the Twin Cities. And other than that, I really don't have much to say. We're just going to play this thing out by ear. It's going to be literally the first full weekend after I get out of school. I already have been approved for time off there as well because I put in the request in like April. It's going to be good. I'm going to be able to go. And also, another confirmed trip is my massive trip to California, to Southern California, hitting up Six Flags Magic Mountain, Universal Studios Hollywood, and Knott's Berry Farm. There's no stopping the momentum in this trip. There's no stopping this gravy train. Now, my visit to California does seem all but confirmed, with these parks containing a whopping 25 credits. Actually, I think it's more like 24 now because Boomerang was removed. It's either 25 or 24 with Boomerang removed. And they're all up for grabs. The only thing that matter are weather and maintenance. That's all that will matter for getting these creds. And this trip will be happening in mid-July. I don't know the exact dates. It's mid-July. Mid to late July. I think I leave like right around mid-July, get back late July. That's like an 8-day trip. Week-long, 8-day, whatever it is. I'm super hyped to visit these parks, especially Magic Mountain. And I really hope to have a great time for this entire week. And we've been planning this since like 2016, sometime like summer, fall of last year. It's been probably about 10 months in the work, maybe even longer. This idea has been around for me, my younger brother, and my two cousins on my mom's side of the family, going with my mom's dad, my grandfather, to SoCal, because my brother loves California, my grandfather loves California, and I've never been there. So this will be the first. This will be a great achievement for me. Get up some good parks, swim in the Pacific Ocean, walk the Walk of Fame, and it'll be a good time. So yeah, and now we're gonna move on to some iffy things. Local parks: Indiana Beach, Mount Olympus, Kentucky Kingdom, Six Flags St. Louis, Cedar Point, Kings Island, and more are all on the line here. It depends on how bold I get with these parks, like Holiday World, Little America. We could even extend far out as Pigeon Forge, Branson, Kennywood, Worlds of Fun. We can branch out that far if we still needed to. I don't know. That seems kind of bold, though. It's getting harder and harder to make these trips worth it. It's a combination of my work schedule, my parents' schedules, and my friends' schedules. For the sake of the video, we'll call that friend JJ, his actual name. Work schedule is toughest. I mean, I have to work almost every weekend, often for both days. I think I've only had one entire weekend off, which I think was like Mother's Day. I did not work either day on that, but I had like 6-hour shifts 3 days of the weekdays or something like that. And my parents' schedule is also hard to work with as well because they have more strict plans than JJ, and they have to pay for it on their own dime. They don't, and I might have to pay for it as well. But that's the same thing with JJ. They have their lives, they have their plans, then they might not have the cash. It's just, and especially the time. The time really matters. It's not often they go out and take me out somewhere for a weekend. They can do Great America, but they're not going to make a whole weekend ordeal to take me out to one of these parks. I mean, I did get a voucher for my birthday saying I can go to a park up to 6 hours away, which is, I'm planning on either going to Holiday World, Cedar Point, Kings Island. Those are really the only three, because Kentucky Kingdom or St. Louis aren't exactly worth it when I have all those options. Maybe they do that every year though, so maybe something else. Maybe I'll postpone Cedar Point to next year. Maybe I'll just postpone the entire thing so I can stack them. I'm evil. Yeah, and JJ's schedule's unpredictable. We don't communicate a lot, but when we do, we always talk a lot to each other in person. And he's the one driving me to Great America on the 26th because I can't drive yet, as much as I'd love to. I'd probably be out of my house half the time if I was driving. Probably be somewhere in like London right. No, not London. Why would I drive across the Atlantic Ocean? I'd probably be somewhere in like Pittsburgh right now, or probably be at Great America at this exact moment. No, it's raining actually. It's raining during this recording. Nope. Screw everything I just said there. Let's move on. And the final thing on the table for these parks is that these New England parks are even more iffy. We just went from confident to a little less confident to confident foreign to iffy to I'm not sure if I can even make these anymore. Which are Six Flags New England, Lake Compounds, Kenobi Lake, and Quasi. Possibly up with like Funtown, Splashtown, USA, Storyland, Great Escape, Great Adventure. Possibly along those, depending on how much my second cousin and wanted to drive me. Because I go to his house in Boston, or the Boston suburbs. And I did that last year. That's how I got to New England. It was a great place. Had a lot of fun there, but just it's really hard to plan. The last one came out on a whim, which makes me think this one could as well. I just wouldn't be surprised if it didn't happen this year, if I didn't make it to Boston this year. I'd love to try and make that thing yearly because it was an incredibly fun trip. But it was honestly, I think we kind of cut. I wouldn't be surprised I don't make it. But miracles can happen. I could still get out and visit. Get 2 credits from New England, Joker, and Goliath. Get 4 from Kenobi Lake, including a credit on Boulder Dash. Quasi can get a Wooden Warrior. Kenobi Lake is their home park. They're about 30 minutes from Kenobi Lake, 45 minutes from Kenobi Lake, and I could get Yankee Cannonball and Untamed, so that ain't bad. And also, I said content earlier? We got a surprise content update has appeared. Challenger. What is it exactly? I've been trying to work this out for the past several months. I dug up an old video camera around January, February. I got it when I was like 10 years old, it was a little flip camera, and it was a piece of shit, but it was still good. And after a bit of soul searching and a huge ordeal about finding a device that can even fit 10 minutes of 720 to 1080p video, which has to be portable because I don't have an expensive setup. I'm not spending money for this. I'm just using what I got. The dream became a reality. Just may become a reality. So I found an iPad that can record 720 with 7.5 gigabytes of free space. So that can definitely get me like probably an hour of video. But I'm gonna test this out in local parks. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what it is, I'm recording off-rides. It may just be a thing on the channel. And vlogs. Off-rides and vlogs just may become a thing on this channel. Off-rides more likely. Because I've really just loved the concept of recording a coaster from a distance, getting all sorts of angles that I've seen people just miss, and it's like, oh, that's a good part of the ride. Why are we missing it? I can go to Santa's Village and get footage of the stuff there, because it's a rather forgotten park, especially now it's a bit more on the map with Super Cyclone. Then also, there are some certain circumstances. I'll stay local. I have to stay local. I'm not going to go out far unless I'm absolutely bored, which will most likely happen in like Minneapolis. I might get some Valley Fair or Nickelodeon Universe footage if I still want to. I would probably stay local or go somewhere if I'm just independent. I don't want to record with a party of people because I just might bore the crap out of them unless it's like 10 minutes cumulative. Just get some short bursts over my visits. But if I'm alone, I'm recording in bulk. I can plug it up to my computer. I can use iMovie just to merge clips and muffle some sound if I need to, or I'm not going to voice over. I'm bad at editing, but it's going to be a great thing. This is a whole guinea pig experiment I want to do at Great America, Santa's Village, and possibly Minneapolis if I have time. It's going to be a good experience for me. I'm going to learn how to merge, record, and edit clips outside of my own computer and a PowerPoint, screen recording, and all that. And for you, you get to see my work. You get to see some coasters and some flat rides. I'm recording everything. Big coasters on the line of Raging Bull to the tiny little flats in Kidsopolis. I'm recording everything. Everything that moves is going to record, except random people. I'm not going to pull a Humans of New York at Great America. It's just going to be like, my name's Daniel, and I'm here to ride Raging Bull and get some funnel cake. No, I don't want that. So, other than that, I think that's going to about wrap up my travel update. Sorry for being out for the past few weeks. for the past 2 weeks. I've been trying to wrap up my school year in a good season or a good note. But now with summer looming very quickly, I will probably have a lot more time to record. And I will spoil my next video. I'm not gonna spoil the ending of it, but I will tell you what my next video's premise will be about. Just so I can make it up to you guys if you're even watching this far. My next video will be a Sheikra review from Busch Gardens, Tampa. So if you're excited for that, just leave it down below. I hope to get that up in the next week if I have some time. I'll have a lot of time tomorrow. Actually I have to attend my brother's graduation tomorrow from middle school. But I think I'll have some time regardless. So yeah, I might be able to get a Sheikra review out tomorrow, or I can get it out Thursday, or I can get it out like Monday or Tuesday, the Memorial Day, the 30th of May, 31st of May. I hope to get it out in the next week. I might procrastinate though. Like I just said, don't expect constant updates from me. But let's just get off the topics. Let's just end the video right here. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you guys did, feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscription. It really means a lot to me. I love your comments, love your feedback, love your subscriptions. Numbers aren't everything, but they make me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. And I hope you guys have whatever unit of time you want me to wish upon you. I'll do it because I'm submissive and